because they didn't get their way.
Mayor, can I spin back to the formation of regional council?
Pardon?
The formation of regional council when you were the mayor of Streetsville. And Bill Davis jokes that he created you because he created regional council, which created the city of Mississauga, and then he created you. But you've always been a critic. I think you've softened your stance a bit on regional council, but you've always been a critic of the duplication of regional council. Do you still feel that way?
Oh, yes. You know, I hope maybe to do something about that and not be mayor. It is duplication. I mean, duplication to the developers. They got to deal with us, and then they got to go to the region. Secondly, we don't have the status that we should have because we're in a region. Any comparison that's done in the Globe and Mail and the national business papers, we're never used as a comparison because we're in a region. Windsor is used, London is used, and municipalities much smaller than us, than we are used. We're not. We're just in a region, so we don't get the recognition that we're the 6th largest city in Canada. And they can't compare because the point is things are at the region, and we're not responsible for all services. I think it's a great disadvantage to Mississauga. We're left out of all those comparisons.
But isn't
especially
it true?
From an investment point of view, because when there's a comparison in the Globe and Mail, that's international. That paper goes international. So our name is not there.
So you're just considered part of Toronto, right? You're just part of Toronto.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think that is unfortunate.
But isn't the
and
movement,
Brampton now is realizing that. See, Brampton strongly opposed us. Caledon did. And Brampton now, even the mayor, a year ago or more, said to me, I think we should be out of the region. I said, well, you go for it. I went for it and got clobbered. So it's up to you to go for it now.
But Mayor McCallion, wouldn't you say that it makes more sense to amalgamate? Wouldn't amalgamate be easier than to decentralize?
No, I don't think you amalgamate. Caledon doesn't fit into Brampton. It's a rural area and should remain a rural area.
But at least
they should be in Dufferin.
Right, but at least
Brampton and Mississauga can become independent cities
rather than becoming one big giant city.
Yeah.
Because all of the work that's been done, all the investment that's been made in a Peel Regional Police Service. Now we have paramedics, water, wastewater, garbage pickup. It's all kind of handled and now to break it up.
Well, the garbage contract has been broken up completely now. That's just entered into a contract. Secondly, Peel Regional is not regional police. It's just Brampton, Mississauga. So that's no problem. The water services are done privately, and we just bill for it. So the only issue is social services. And in my opinion, social services are directed by the province. All the region does is fulfill the legislation of the province. And secondly, many of the projects are 75-25 finance, 75 by the province, 25. There's very few services that we have 100% dollars paid for by. So, in my opinion, we don't make a lot of those decisions. They're all made by the province. The legislation is all there. And it covers not just Peel, it covers the whole of the province.
So the next term of council, regional council, they'll have to determine whether moving forward to elect a chair, whether the region should exist, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Is there a candidate in your mind that could be chair?
No, I don't. I think Pat Mullen has done the right thing. I will take a strong stand publicly if a member runs that ran at the local level and got elected by the citizens either in Brampton or Mississauga, and 6 weeks later decided they want to be regional chair.
Right.
They are being completely dishonest with their people.
Right.
And that is not acceptable and will cost, if it happened to be a Mississauga councillor, it will cost the taxpayers $500,000
Right.
for a by-election, because you can't appoint somebody for 4 years.
Right.
It's in absolutely,
Right. But
Non-democratic.
the next chair doesn't have to be a sitting member of
no,
council.
it doesn't.
Right.
Doesn't
And
have to
you,
be.
you pushed for that clarification.
I pushed for that.
So anyone in the public, anyone
Yeah.
in Caledon, Brampton, Mississauga that.
Not too many people know that, and the press has not pushed that. I brought it up a year ago, as you know, and thank you for reminding me of it. Brought it up a year ago, that we should be, and the chair at the region is just the chair.
Right.
It doesn't have the same role as a mayor. It doesn't, it's, you know,
Linda Jeffrey
And it could-
suggested that.
pardon?
When Linda Jeffrey sat here, she suggested that it doesn't have to be a politician.
It does, no, it can be anybody.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that not, the only reason people, in my opinion, have not come forward, people don't know about it. Don't know about it. In fact, I met with a very leading developer in Mississauga, and he told me that he was told by a counselor that you had to be a counselor to run for regional chair. I said, sorry, that is completely false. And it just shows that the people out there don't understand. It could be, it doesn't have to be a counselor, it could be anybody.
If they ask.
I would like to see a person like Shelley White come forward to be regional chair. I think she would do an excellent job.
Would you like to take the job?
Me?
Yes.
No, thanks. When I decided to get out of politics, I decided that.
But
And
we've already
people
established
ask
you don't have to be a politician though.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a politician.
Well, no, but you have to be. No,